Hello and welcome to episode 280 of Checkpoint Chat. My name is Alessandro Barbosa. I'm joined by Matthew Figuera.
The podcast nearly crashed and burnt right there because you started lagging as you
No,
started
really?
Oh yeah, but you're fine. As long as you've got your Audacity. We're going to have to watch the video footage. Your face might be stuck for a second or two, but I think
I am noticing I'm like moving really like weirdly in the video, so that is...
Looks good on
slightly
our side.
concerning. But this is why we do local recordings. And why we have to remind each other to just keep recording all the time.
Always. Don't pause, ever.
Always. Never stop that recording.
We did
Never
that
stop
once
recording.
or twice in our history, and man, what a pain to stitch that stuff together. No thank you.
Yeah, I'm actually even surprised this episode's got out there because...
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't even say it.
There's just no way. You just got to keep recording. Just pray and hope. Shawnee's next to me wrapping pictures. No, you're good. Don't worry. It's just giving context
Presents.
for everyone who cannot see. I mean, you can't see her anyway. No, you. Well, I don't know. I can't hear it, but Matty might be able to hear that.
Discord. I don't know about Audacity. Discord's noise cancelling is. I've had. Okay. So sorry, audio listeners, you're gonna have to just imagine. Okay, in my scene behind, we have a cabinet. Okay, this top drawer pops down, and inside, Lenska has an overlocker. Okay, because she started sewing this year. She's got a sewing machine that's on another table to the left. Overlocker sits behind me. Do you know what an overlocker is?
No.
Okay, it's basically a sewing machine, but it's a sewing machine that has like 4 like spools of string or wool, whatever, and that's what you use to like do fancy stitches, basically. That thing is so loud, like obnoxiously loud. Okay, like I can hear when Lenska
like the sewing machine itself.
Yeah, but think of how a sewing machine sounds, but it's like 4 times louder because it's 4 things going very loud. I've streamed before, and Lenska's like, sorry, like, and then I've asked my friends, I'm like, well, can you guys hear the overlocker? Not at all. Discord just kills all that stuff out, and OBS as well, to be fair. So we good. Shawnee's good, and if she's like, I don't know, paving a road on the table next to you with a jackhammer, we absolutely. I don't know.
Tell me you've paved a road before without telling me you've paved a road with a jackhammer.
I mean, well, you've got to break up the existing road. You know, you've got to smooth things out.
Tell you this much: if I pay someone to come like pave my driveway and they bring a jackhammer, I'm just gonna send them package. Just like, please leave.
What do you mean? The jackhammer, you gotta dig up the old road first and then put down a nice brand spanking
just go straight over that bad boy.
You're right. I think it depends, but having a jackhammer is not a very absurd thing to say. Okay,
no, it's crazy. How dare you?
Tarring the table next to you, that's an absurd thing to say. 100%.
That is very true. That is very true.
So Shawnee's
getting hung up on the jackhammer doesn't really make sense there.
Is she wrapping pictures or presents?
Presents.
You said pictures. No.
Wait, what do you mean pictures?
You said pictures.
Oh, Shawnee literally in my head is just like, you said pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, let's calm down, both of you.
Let's go back to the audio recording.
Let's all just calm down. I don't like being attacked from 2 different time zones here. This is crazy.
Oh, that's what I was like, you're wrapping pictures? Like, is Shawnee going, you know, like when you go to school, you got to wrap your books as well.
Oh, I hated that.
So like, what is Shawnee doing?
I hated wrapping books 100%. And stationery, and it's Christmas stuff.
Yeah, well, that makes more sense. But when you said wrapping pictures, like, I don't understand. Is she giving people pictures?
Yeah, we wrapping pictures because she's kicking me out and she's moving. She's wrapping up all the pictures of herself and leaving.
Oh, wow, what a way to find out. At least you get to keep all the figurines behind you.
By the time I'm done podcasting, she's out of here.
Wow, how long are we podcasting for? An hour or 10 hours? What's going on here?
It's a rapidly evolving situation.
Sure, yeah, things have gone very south very quickly in these first 4 minutes. We're talking. We've gone from wrapping pictures to laying the pavements, jackhammers, back to wrapping Christmas gifts, and now Shawnee's leaving you. Wow, it's been a journey.
It's tough. It's just it's that time of year. Anything can happen. Just like anything can happen at Geoff Keighley's Game of Awards.
Oh, wow. That's your best segue, yeah.
It's the one I had to make.
If that was a nominee for segue of the year, I would vote for it 100%.
I don't know where. Just out of nowhere. The Keighleys are back in town as some would say, the Game Awards. It happens every year, and every year it feels like the show gets an hour longer.
It really does. Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, it is a long show that is going to be happening, well, Friday morning for the both of us, midnight your side, 2:30 my side, or thereabouts. Let's be real. It's an award show, but it's more a E3 doesn't exist. Let's show you trailers, and every now and then we'll discuss an award. There's still like the whole giving out half the awards off camera sort of thing, which is really weird, but it's still a cool show. I've enjoyed them. But like we have done every year, we like going through all of the categories and the nominees and just giving our opinion on who we think will win, not who deserves to win. Again, have to emphasize this every year. Not who deserves to win, who we think will win. Very key distinction there. And just kind of see who is right. You can play along at home as well. Keep score for yourself. I'm not keeping score for you. But you can do so on the Game Awards website. You can like put your votes there and see what you voted on and see if you won. And hey, if you did, then congratulations.
If you are part of our either a friends Discord for close friends or you work with me, I do this every year. I put together spreadsheets. I'd get everyone to fill in their predictions and I'd tally up the scores. And there is a winner. What do they win? My respect. Nothing more. But
that's huge. That's huge.
We can.
I would like your respect one day.
You've got my respect. What do you mean?
I need to win it every single year. This is why you put these silly spreadsheets together.
Of course, just to
you reset it back to zero.
Rub
every
it in your face.
January.
I can tell you last year. Let me just because I've got last year's spreadsheet. Last year, the winner was.
I think it was you, wasn't it?
But did I win last year? Wow, what a surprise. I didn't win. I tied with Noel. I got 15 out of, how many predictions did you do? 25.
Oh, you're talking about the spreadsheet. I thought you meant between us. I was I'm pretty sure you
beat
won.
You last year as well. I mean, it's hard work, just winning.
Yeah.
2023, though, I'll have you know, you won in 2023. You got 16 correct. Last year, I got 15. So you've like set the bar here. I will say
I've also not lost you 2 years in a row in our game review predictions.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness.
I'll have you know.
I will say, oh yeah, that's a whole separate game.
That was a bit of a whitewash this year.
Well, Darren's on form. My God,
yeah, crazy.
Just doing amazing prediction.
Man's got inside information at GameSpot.
100%. This guy. But yeah, we're not doing that. We just, Alessandro and I are just going through the categories. And like you said, it's not who we want to win because we don't get to choose the winners. Ultimately, Geoff Keighley, he chooses the winners. He'll have you believe it's like him
and Hideo Kojima choose the winners.
If Death Stranding 2 doesn't win Game of the Year, it was Kojima going, I don't want the attention, and Geoff going, but Mr. Kojima, please. And Kojima going, no, it's not why I created this art. Okay, it's not about the recognition. Then okay. Now I'm speaking shit. So this is all done, but I think there is an audience vote.
Panel.
What we're gonna do does count, but like a very small percentage is weighted, right? I think the audience gets like a very small weighted count, but yeah, there's a panel of industry people who vote, and that's what determines the winner. So we're going to predict what we think they will choose. Doesn't mean necessarily that game is the best. Gaming is all very subjective. Sandy likes some games that I hate and vice versa. I mean, you can't always be right and wrong here. So
true.
There we go. There's a preamble. Now, should we just get into it? Right here. Bam.
Yeah, I'm just looking through all the countries involved in the jury votes here. There's a lot of countries represented. Like there's publications from Colombia, from Brazil, from Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland. I don't think there is a single publication from Africa.
I think
there's one from Hungary, from India, Indonesia.
Isn't Glitched part of the panel from South Africa?
Are they? Maybe I just haven't scrolled far enough. Middle East, Peru, Philippines,
Poland. I think they have been in.
Wow, there's a lot here. Oh, South Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
Glitched Africa and Nexus Hub. How's that?
Yeah, there we go.
Good on them. Good on them.
South African representation.
Yeah. There's way more publications here than I thought. It's kind of crazy.
For South Africa,
So
or
that's
just like
pretty
the
cool.
whole?
No, just in general.
Yeah.
In general.
Nice.
Yeah.
Geoff Keighley,
cool.
if you want Alessandro now to help you choose next year, DMs are open.
100%.
Mr. Kojima, if you're listening.
Checkpointchatpodcast@gmail.com. That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
there. I'll help you choose a winner. Cool.
Let's get into it. We're gonna skip out the esports categories because who cares? We
Some
all know
people do,
that.
not us.
What's his name? Faker from the League of Legends people is gonna win again.
Who?
Congratulations to him. I don't know.
The
The most anticipated game, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward.
Is there any doubt that this category is going to be Grand Theft Auto?
Sorry, the nominees:
Oh,
007
sorry.
First
My
Light,
bad, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher. Is that 4? Yeah, 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah,
It's Grand
Theft Auto 6. Let's be honest.
It's not my most anticipated game, but I know the general gaming population, there are a lot of people going, man, Grand Theft Auto, let's go.
Yeah.
I want the next category.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty easy vote on my end.
Yeah. Okay.
Next category, best adaptation. This is weird because we have to go backwards through the categories
Yeah.
here, so it's a bit odd.
Just bear with us.
Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Nominees are the Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell Death Watch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. I think this is a pretty easy one as well.
Splinter Cell Death Watch, which I didn't know existed.
Apparently it's pretty good, but no. I mean, it's going to be Minecraft, surely.
Yeah, I'd
Surely.
like to think it's going to be The Last of Us, but it's probably going to be Minecraft. Let's be honest. Actually,
There was very little fanfare on that second season, even though I thought it was pretty good.
I've not watched it yet, so I still need to catch up.
Pretty good.
You know
Pretty
what?
good.
I'm going to vote for The Last of Us. Bam. You vote Minecraft?
Okay. I'm so glad I'm winning.
Just like that. Okay, the next category. Best multiplayer for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Your nominees are Ark Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
This one's interesting because Ark Raiders is so recent,
Yeah.
and I don't know when these votes were cast or like how into Ark Raiders people had gotten when they had voted for this. So I don't know about this one. This could be Battlefield 6. This could be Peak. I think Elden Ring and Split Fiction are the outliers here. I don't think either of those is.
Yeah.
winning,
I will say
but-
I think there is that recency bias of Ark Raiders is like the thing right now. And even if it was out for like 2 weeks when the judges voted, I think it's still top of mind, and it's very good. I've not played it. A lot of people swearing by it. Ark Raiders must play. So I think personally it's going to win, because while I think Battlefield 6 and all the others are great, I think the most, if you were to look at this objectively and say, I don't know, people spoke about Peak for a month, and then people spoke about Battlefield 6 for 6 weeks. I think Ark Raiders is the one people have spoken about the most. Not 8 weeks, so it hasn't been out that long. But they've spoken about it a lot. So I'm going to vote for Ark personally. What are you voting for?
I think.
Yeah, you see, now you're thinking. Now you're thinking with portals.
I'm gonna go Battlefield 6. I think there's enough variance there to. I don't know. That thing just had a massive launch, and kind of sustained itself. I think it could be either or.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go.
No,
Battlefield
it's a
6.
difficult
I think
category.
It's either one of those.
Okay. The next / previous category. What a... the best sports / racing game. Okay. For the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing games. Okay. You're not ready for these nominees. Okay. We've got...
The variety here is wild.
Yeah, we've got EA Sports FC26, cool. F1 25, cool. Mario Kart World, where are we going? Rematch, okay, that kind of makes sense. And then Sonic Racing Crossworlds. These are This is a wild category, and I have no idea who the hell will win.
I can tell you the one that will win, and I don't agree with it. It's going to be Mario Kart.
It probably will be Mario Kart. I think out of all these games, it's one that is played the most spoken about because it's the launch for the Switch 2. I'm with you. Rematch, I think I haven't really heard much of it past its launch. I think it's a cool
It had
idea.
a pretty muted launch.
Yeah.
And I think Sonic Racing Crossworld, Sonic Crossworld Racing, whatever. It's a better kart racer. I just don't think enough people played it to care.
I'm there with you.
It's definitely not FIFA or Formula 1, I'll tell you that much.
What do you mean? If so many people watch Drive to Survive, like, yes, Formula 1, I'm a big fan now. I'm going for Mario Kart World. Bam. You just voted my life. What is the next category?
Next category is Best Sim/Strategy. The best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Nominees are Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, which is a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, and 2 Point Museum. This is weird because I don't know if any of these made a lasting impression outside of Final Fantasy Tactics, and even then,
it's a remake.
It's a remake. I'm not sure. I know the game that I've played on this list is The Altars. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I know people really love the 2 point stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure on that.
But even
I know people really didn't like Sid Meier's Civ 7 this year.
I didn't they?
No.
Ish.
No.
I think it's Final Fantasy purely because
really
as a base game, it is like one of the best turn-based RPGs ever made. Some people will say.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's just a remake of that really excellent game with some modern refinements, I don't know. I think it will be the one. And I also think the other ones are a bit scattered. Like, yes, 2 Point Museum has a fan base, but I don't think everyone is playing and raving about 2 Point Museum. Whereas also, it's like a sim strategy game, but it's more casual. And I don't mean that in a negative way at all. So I don't know. Like, do the judges go like, if we're speaking strictly RPG, like, then Final Fantasy and Civilization and Tempest Rising are the ones, whereas the others are more, the Altars isn't casual, but Jurassic World Evolution 3 and 2 Point Museum is like you're building, like a theme park / museum. The stakes aren't as high. Is it as tactical? I don't know. And to the nitty gritty of the judges, I'm thinking they're going Final Fantasy Tactics because traditionally that is probably the strongest, best sim strategy. Although, the category is best sim as well.
I think this category is weird because I wouldn't even put the Altars in this category. So it's weird. And having said that, I'm probably going to vote the Altars because I think it's the coolest game on this list.
Wow. Okay. How dare you say that against one? Okay. Well, fine. You say the Altars. I'm going to say Final Fantasy. Bam.
I think both of us are going to be wrong and it's going to be fucking Jurassic Park.
It's going to be Jurassic. I'm going. You said everyone hated Civilization 7, and then it actually was. Well, thanks. My information was bad. Some guy told me everyone hated it, and I chose not to choose it. Okay. Best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform, we have Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyages, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Split Fiction.
This one is weird, man.
Also weird.
It could be any of these.
I think
it could be any of these.
Yeah, again, this is where you gotta get into the judges' minds. You go, if a family were playing this, which one would be the best? And I don't know, like
I know Lego Party is apparently really good. Yeah. It's like Mario Party, but Lego.
Yes. But then Split Fiction's like a really great co-op game with like 2 people. So it's cool for like a dad and a daughter and a mom and a son and all these mixes, couples, married couples, spouse, whatever. But it's like it's for 2 people ultimately. I can't imagine a whole family of 4 going, "Oh, are we going to play Split Fiction tonight, mom and dad?" Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I've not played it.
It's weird. I mean, it could be Mario Kart here again. Donkey Kong, I guess, could work here. I think the caption for the category is quite misleading because I don't think that's how it was voted for, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but even 100%, even Donkey Kong, I'm like, it's not really a multiplayer game. It's someone plays as Donkey Kong, and then the second player gets through like supplementary.
But again, does
supporting
family
stuff.
play mean multiplayer, or does it just mean anyone in the family?
Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one, and even that said, like if in my head I imagine a family sitting around a TV, and I'm like, well, what would they play? It wouldn't be Donkey Kong necessarily. It wouldn't be Split Fiction. It would be Lego Party. Even Lego Voyages is 2-player only, right? So it would be Lego Party, Mario Kart, and Sonic Racing. Like I want to be in the nitty gritty of what constitutes like what game would a family play, and then you go, well, if you want to get into more into the weeds, you go, well, if the critics gave Mario Kart World the best racing game, maybe they want to give Sonic Racing Cross World some love here, in this category. I don't know.
No,
gotta be
fair.
Gotta be strategic here. What are you going with?
I'm going to go with.
It's a tough one. I'm almost inclined to go Mario Kart World again. Because it's the one I'm going to
go.
Most people would have played.
I'm going to go Lego Party. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm going Mario Kart World. Bam.
It's probably going to be Mario Kart World. Fuck. Next category, best fighting game. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. This year we've got, which this first one doesn't make sense to me, 2XKO. Is that out? Isn't that an early access or beta or?
That's, it's not even like out. I don't think.
Cool. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. It's definitely not that. Metal Combat Legacy Collection and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. Now, Fatal Fury had a pretty widely known disastrous launch. Had I think 40 or 50 people max concurrence.
Really?
On the first day. So it was really bad. I highly doubt it's going to be that. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was a pretty recent thing. It was like a documentary collection of the older games. I don't know if that really stands up here.
I mean, isn't that the same for like the Capcom game as well? It's just a collection of Capcom fighting games.
I'm going to go 2XKO. I think that's the only one that even fucking makes sense in this category, to be honest. So.
I don't know. I'm with you, but I'm also like, who's actually played it? Who has played this game? I've seen footage.
I mean, there's no Steam concurrence for the thing because Riot still likes to do its own bloody launcher. So I actually don't know. I know it's coming to console relatively soonish.
Oh, really?
Okay. But yeah, I'm not too sure who's playing that. To be honest,
I'm going with the Capcom Fighting Collection just because I know.
Okay.
If we had,
it's one or the other, I think.
If we had a panel with Geoff, Darren, and those people on it, we all know it would be the Street Fighter one. Let's be honest. Geoff would never vote for Mortal Kombat in his life. Maybe. I'm going with Capcom.
What
That's
do they
my
know?
logic.
They're pretty casual fighting game people. So,
I don't know what they're talking about. Oh my goodness. The best RPG for the best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Your nominees are...
Of which there are none on this list, but sure.
Avowed. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2.
Claire Obscure. Done. Let's go.
I think it'll be Claire Obscure as well. I have a feeling... We'll get to this, but I do think Claire Obscure is going to clean up a lot of awards. Just wherever it is, I feel like it's going to be the one. Even, I know I said earlier, the judges are going to go I voted for Claire Obscure for Game of the Year. Let me just on another game. No, everyone's going to be Claire Obscure all the way this year, I think.
Yeah.
There's a big middle finger
agree with you.
To the AAA industry, I think.
I fully agree with you on that.
But we all know
I think any category it's in, it's probably going to win.
Yeah, and we all know the real answer is actually Monster Hunter Wilds because it's really good. But it came out in Feb, but no one's talking about it anymore.
January,
not even me.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
Claire Obscure. Next category. Man, we're getting into some spicy categories here. You want to take this one or shall I take it?
Best action adventure. For the best action, again, doesn't make much sense. Best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Nominees are Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Because I forget that actually missed the cutoff last year, so it's like eligible this year. And Split Fiction. Now, you know, I love all these games. Well, I've never played Split Fiction, but I really like the ones on the top row for my side where my window's a bit smaller. If I had to vote for me right now, based on this list and based on the description of the category, my vote would go to Indiana Jones.
100%.
Like that to me,
I'm with you.
It epitomizes a perfect action adventure game. Like that is what I don't consider Hollow Knight Silksong an action adventure game. And I think it's a really good game, but Ghost of Yotei is pretty much Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, yeah, fucking great game. But like, action adventure is epitomized by Indiana Jones, and it's not going to win. But I just wanted to say that it probably should win this category.
If I'd gone first, I would have said, not in the exact same words, but I think Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is that game. Like, it's this, it fits this description in every category. In every, in every definition of the word. So I'm there with you.
And just such a good game. Like, I think we're forgetting. Are you going to vote for it?
100%.
Huh. It's not going to win.
I mean,
it's not.
I'm giving it my energy. It's going to win. Okay. Every other judge is going to have the same reaction we did. They're going to go, yes, Indiana Jones, what a great game. Besides, this ain't no clear obscure in this category, okay? We all know Silksong's going to win elsewhere. Death Stranding's going to win elsewhere. Indiana Jones has to win this one.
I don't think it will. I'm now like not sure whether it's Death Stranding or Hollow Knight here.
Stick to your guns. What do you think's gonna win?
I'm gonna go Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight wins here.
Wow, unreal. You've just said Hollow Knight.
Because I don't think Hollow Knight's winning pretty much anywhere else. So
how dare you? Okay.
I think in every other category it's got clear obscure. It's not gonna beat it. So
it has to. In some, and we'll see. Okay. Oh my gosh, you had best action adventure game. Now the best action game. Just remove adventure, okay, and you get a whole different series of games. So for the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat, you get Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Hades 2.
I mean,
any other category that doesn't have clear obscure but has Hades or Silksong, that's where it wins.
I will say that, I don't know, like for the game in the action genre focused primarily on combat, Battlefield, I've played a lot of Battlefield 6 this year, and it is so good and it deserves to get recognized.
There is no way.
But there's no ways. No, I'm with you. There's no ways. Even Doom, I'm like, Ninja Gaiden 4, I played it. I really enjoyed it. Great action game, but it's going to be Hades 2.
Yeah.
Bam.
Highest reviewed game of the year on Metacritic. There is no fucking stopping that thing.
Well, look,
outside of clear obscure.
Can't wait to watch this episode back. Like, we're so wrong in every category. Oh my gosh, this is a category neither of us are going to know. Best VR/AR for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Your nominees are Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and The Midnight Walk.
Straight up, no idea.
Marvel's Deadpool VR. I'm like, I didn't even know if that was any good. I saw the trailer. I was like,
I think that came out like a couple of weeks ago as well. It wasn't like,
this one is...
I remember hearing about The Midnight Walk, but I don't remember. I don't remember if it was good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, is the Alien game any good?
I have no idea. Just because I've heard of it, I'm going to go The Midnight Walk.
I'm going to go with...
Because I honestly don't know.
I'll go with Marvel's Deadpool because of recency bias.
Fair enough. I
don't know if
probably
it's any
think
good.
That might win, so...
Next category we have... Why is my... Best
Best mobile game.
Wow.
It just says for the best game playable on a mobile device. Also strange. The Steam Deck mobile device. Just saying. Your nominees: Destiny Rising, which I didn't know was out already. Persona 5: The Phantom X. Sure. Sonic Rumble. Uma Musume. Pretty Derby.
Pretty Derby, yeah, cool. And Wuthering Waves.
Isn't that that's not a Genshin like, is it?
I also was thinking that name, out of this whole list, that name rings a bell. I don't know why.
Yes, same.
Destiny Rising.
Sure, just because it rings a bell, I'm going with that. Fuck it, Wuthering Waves.
You don't think it's going to be
vote.
Uma Musume Pretty Derby?
You know, if it is, then congratulations to them. I couldn't tell you the faintest idea of what that game even is from its art.
No.
Persona 5 The Phantom X, I don't even think came out in the West, so I'm not... listen, I don't know.
Sonic Rumble? There's a mobile Sonic... I mean, of course there's a mobile Sonic game, but what is this mobile Sonic game?
It says it's done by Rovio, the Angry Birds people, so... Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. It's Angry Birds, but with Sonic.
I've not heard a fucking thing about Destiny Rising. Not a single thing. Did not know it was out.
You know how I've heard of Destiny Rising? It's because it gets served to me on so many adverts all the time. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Must be because I'm in
the algorithm's cooked.
The UK or something. I don't know. I'm just being targeted consistently. I'm with you. I think it's don't know if it is this, but Wuthering Waves has my vote.
Yeah, I think it's Wuthering Waves. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Best debut indie game for there's only 4 in this category. I wonder why. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio. Your nominees are Blueprints, Expedition 33, Despelot, and Dispatch. There was a 5th game, but the creator came out like, listen, don't vote for me. This is my debut game. Like, what's going on? Big respect to all the other people. Don't vote for my game. So they've just yoinked him out of here. All them. This is a tough one because actually, I do think Clear Obscure would win, but I think because it's cleaning up elsewhere, people might give it to Dispatch, which has a lot of fanfare, and Blueprints is just like a brilliant game when it came out. A lot of people played it, loved it. Will they win? Despelot, I'm sorry to say, I haven't heard much about it, so no idea.
Despelote, it's like I think it's a game from Argentina, or if I'm not mistaken. I've heard things here and there about it, but yeah, I don't think it hangs here. I think Blueprints wasn't played by enough people. I mean, I'm one of those people. I think Dispatch came out too late.
You haven't played Blueprints. Have you even lived?
No, I need to. Well,
I haven't
it's
lived.
been a lot. I think Dispatch only really got like its groundswell like 2-3 weeks ago, and I think by then this was already kind of wrapped up. It's going to be Clear Obscure for me. Like, it's probably that.
You're a madman choosing Clear Obscure.
It should probably be like Blueprints or Dispatch, but it's going to be it's Clear Obscure for me.
It's Blueprints. Has to be Blueprints.
You think it's going to win?
I wanted to win enough that I'm going to vote for it.
You wanted to. I get that.
Giving it my energy. Blueprints is going to win this.
Okay.
Bam.
Matty's not playing to win here.
Oh my gosh. This is the year I lose terribly. Oh my gosh. This is like the same category but different.
Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. What does that mean? The traditional publisher system. Every game on here, bar Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong, has a publisher next to it on its fucking title.
But your nominees are Absalom, Ball X Pit. Was it Ball X Pit or Ball Cross Pit?
It's just Ball Pit.
Oh, excuse me, Ball Pit. Blueprints, Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong. Now,
so just quickly,
yes.
Dotemu publishes lots of games. Devolver Digital, probably one of the biggest publishers of games, but because they're seen as indie, they're now an indie publisher. Cool. Raw Fury, same thing as Devolver Digital.
Mm.
Kepler Interactive, smaller publisher, still a publisher.
Mm.
What are we doing? What are we doing? This makes no sense. This is just like indie vibes, the category. Like, it gives the vibe of an indie game. Like,
yeah, it's a difficult
hate
category,
this.
and I have no idea who's going to win because I think it's so many things of even let's just pretend, okay, that all these are indie games, like in the traditional sense of they're just made by small independent studios. Who wins this category? Remove the politics and the definition here. Who's winning between? Sorry, like I've not played Absalom, Ball Pits. I want to get to Blueprints. I love, but who's going to win between Clear Obscure, Hades 2, and Silksong? Like it has to be one of
Hades
those
2. I'm putting it down as Hades 2. This
could-
is where Hades 2 wins outside of Game of the Year, because it's not going to win Game of the Year.
See, this is where I'm going to vote for Hollow Knight Silksong. Or am I?
Yeah, no, fair.
Am I?
Fair.
I'm going to vote
That
for
would be my
Silksong.
second guess. I'm sorry, I thought you were backing Blueprints here.
No, best debut indie game. Because that is like,
Mm.
wow, amazing. Clear Obscure is too big to be an indie game, let's be honest. Made by a team
I
of
agree. It's kind of ridiculous that it's here.
Silksong, 100%. Next category. Oof, they're getting too spicy. Is this best community support?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking because I clicked the back button twice and I don't know if I skipped a category.
No,
So-
I think we're both on the right one. Yeah.
So this is for recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. We have as nominees Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. If I'm not mistaken, I think this category very similar to the nominees last year, and I think Baldur's Gate won last year, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's right. Yeah. I think
So-
Baldur's Gate won last year. To me, the only one that really stands out here is Fortnite.
See,
mean,
I'm with you. I think Fortnite, I always think Fortnite every year, and I don't know if it has won. Maybe it's won it like once, okay? But I'm pretty sure No
Mm.
Man's Sky has won it before. Baldur's Gate won it
Absolutely,
last year.
yeah.
Helldivers 2, I like Helldivers 2, but I think it had bigger fanfare last year. Like, I think it's still
Yeah,
very
I agree.
popular.
Mm.
I would say Fortnite. I think Fortnite's...
Fortnite had a hell of a year, I think.
Yeah.
Like, really, really good year.
And they keep...
And the whole recency thing with the Simpsons bullshit, like, I think
Fortnite's... Yeah,
this is the year.
the one game where like consistently for years and years now it's always being reinvented or surprising in some way or other. So I'm
Yeah.
with you. Fortnite, bam, it's not going to win. I'm very sorry to
The
say.
next category is just funny to me.
The best ongoing. Oh, this is like the same thing.
No,
Awarded-
it's not, Matty. They traded Baldur's Gate for Marvel Rivals.
awarded
Why is Marvel Rivals not in best ongoing support? I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Your nominees are
So the same thing?
basically same thing, just but Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky.
Surely this is where Marvel Rivals wins something.
Marvel, I'm there with
Did
you.
that come
Marvel,
out this year?
this year? Great game. I played a
Yeah.
lot of Marvel Rivals in this day, and I think they're doing a lot of good
That's
work.
where my votes goes.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
This is where it wins.
Although I will say the past 3 months I've heard less and less about it, but I feel like it had a really big couple of months this year as opposed to all the other games. So
After this podcast, and you just go Google, I don't know what the official name of the skin is, but there's a Venom skin for Christmas. Or was it for Halloween?
I'm doing it right now.
It's like
Venom
the Venom candy skin
Christmas
or whatever it
skin.
is.
Marvel Rivals.
You're not ready.
Uh-huh.
Like Venom sweet skin.
Okay, I'm just seeing a white Venom skin.
Okay, watch the trailer.
Wait, hold on. Oh, is it not like an image thing?
No, there
Oh
was,
wait, I do see it. He looks like
Mhm.
he looks like a big. Well, he's got like tinsel wrapped around his arms. Oh no, that's Groot. Never mind. Sorry, ignore me.
very, very identical looking characters.
Is it a Halloween skin maybe?
And maybe it is Halloween, but I don't know. There was a skin I saw of him this
Venom
week.
skins Marvel Rivals.
Hilarious. It's like Venom. Oh, maybe I need to look it up now.
Venom Cosmetics. Okay.
Venom, Candy, Cosmetic, Marvel, Rivals.
Is it the gummy surprise
the
one?
gummy surprise one? That's it. Okay.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay.
I love that.
Do we need to show? Is it the gameplay? There's a trailer. Just watch the opening 15 seconds of this trailer. You're not ready.
Incredible.
Hang on, here we go. Okay.
The tutu gets me. That's
changes color. Look at it. Hang on, here's a close up of his butt. It's coming. Did I miss it? Okay, maybe not in this trailer, but I saw a trailer. I was like, what is going on? There it is, this one. Are you watching the same one I am?
Yeah, I'm watching on your screen. You're busy casting it.
Okay, Venom, good skin. Bam. That's why. That is why Marvel Rivals is going to win this category. Okay?
100%, just for that.
Ongoing Marvel Rivals vote place. Okay. Okay, the next category, games for impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Your nominees are Consumi, Despelate, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wonder Stop. I have not played any of these games, I'm very sorry to say.
I think this is where Despelate wins.
I think so.
Just because it's already been called out as like one of the best debut games, and it's not going to win there, but this is the category where I think it makes the most sense for it, and so I'm just going to put my vote behind that, I think.
But was it on Game Pass like South of Midnight?
I mean, did people play South of Midnight? Not to disparage Compulsion Games, but I actually forgot they came out this year.
Well, don't blame the industry for your memory problems.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
No, I'm with you. It is. I think it came out much earlier this year, so it is one of those where like it kind of just got forgotten by the time you get to December. I mean, I still would like to play South of Midnight. I heard it's a pretty good game, but games for impact, I don't know. It's the only one I already know. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, that came out recently, didn't it? Because that's a Donut game.
What?
Lost Records.
Bloom and Rage.
Yeah.
Yes, it was like 2 or 3 months ago. I recall hearing about it on a couple of podcasts. I do recall things being very mixed on it. So Wonder Stop, I know, is another one that people spoke about, and it's one I want to get around to playing, but Despelate is one I keep hearing over and over again. People who had at least played it, they're like, this is quite novel and unique and tells a very interesting story about, a sort of culture and community that is not very widely represented in video games. So, yeah.
Okay, you've convinced me. I will vote for Despelate. Now, if it's
I wasn't meant to. I'm probably going to win with that vote. I wasn't meant to convince you.
If it's South of Midnight and I didn't vote for it, I'm going to blame you. I'm going to phone you at 4 a.m. your time, like Geoff Keighley just said. It's not.
Go for it. Go for it. Please do.
Okay. Next category is innovation and accessibility. We have. This is for recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Your nominees are Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC26, and South of Midnight. No idea in this category.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're in the fortunate position of not having to engage with a lot of these settings pretty frequently, but obviously people who do would have better context as to why like Atomfall is here or South of Midnight is here. I will say that I do recall hearing a lot of positive things about Assassin's Creed Shadows regarding accessibility.
That's where my vote's going.
And that's the one on this list that I'm like, I do remember a lot of like articles or reading some stuff about it. So I think that's where I'm going to vote.
Same.
Yeah. Imagine it turns out that it's like the worst one on this list.
Turns out it's South of Midnight again. I'm getting on the phone straight after and be like, listen, this is twice now. You've convinced me otherwise.
This next one's fucked up.
My God. Good luck. You can take this one.
Best performance awarded to an individual for voice acting, motion, and or performance capture. Nominees are Ben Starr from Expedition 33, Charlie Cox from Expedition 33, Erika Ishii from Ghost of Yotei, Jennifer English from Expedition 33, Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker, not from Death Stranding, but from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Now, two things. There's been a lot of talk from people in this category that this should be split into at least two, one for best voice performance and one for best motional facial capture, because they're not necessarily always the same thing. You know, when you look at, say, Troy Baker in Death Stranding, he's doing the voice and he's doing all the motion and facial capture. That's 100% fits within this category. But Indiana Jones, he only did voice capture. Same thing for, I think, Charlie Cox for Expedition 33, voiced Gustav, but did not do any performance capture. Actually, he was the one who got this conversation going by shouting out, saying, I shouldn't be nominated, my performance capture artist should be nominated. You know, those sorts of things. So, bit of oddity there. I think this goes to Ben Starr. Like, this is his one to
I'm
win.
there with you. Like, I think it's between him and Jennifer English. Both of them being like their own lead characters in.
Remind me, Jennifer English was
Maya,
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, shit.
You see, it's a difficult one. And also, like, Charlie Cox was really good as Gustav, but also...
I mean, to me, Charlie Cox is like, oh, Charlie Cox is in that game. That's cool. And then, like, okay, I'm not going to talk spoilers in Expedition 33, but, like, Ben Starr has a much bigger presence
100%.
in that game, and so does Jennifer English. 100%. So...
And having, like, literally rolled credits on Ghost of Yote this week, I think Erica was a great Atsu, but I don't think it's as good as other people in this category. I
have anecdotally heard a lot of good things about Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F. Like, a lot of people saying, you know, there's issues with their game, but her performance is, like, outstanding. Which is cool that she's here, but Jennifer English or Ben Starr?
Why do we not have whoever did Monaco and SK? They deserve awards as well. No, I think it's between...
if we're going to be honest, the voice actress for Lune, phenomenal.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that game was stacked with great performances.
You could have a Best Expedition 33 voice actor category.
I want my boy Ben Starr to win, just because I've seen him in other games and also liked Final Fantasy 16, man. This man, Clive.
I do...
Listen,
good. I love the game. I love the characters. I think maybe this is more an indication of the writing more than the actual performance, but I think Verso has more space and chances to do more in that game and has better moments, whereas Mayel is incredible, but she also has some iffy, I think, like, line. Again, I think it's down to the writing, not necessarily Jennifer English's portrayal of that. Yeah.
It's a tough one. Again, I'm going to vote with my heart. I want Ben Starr to win this one. And again, I think it could be Jennifer English.
I think it could be either, and both of them deserve it, to be honest.
Who are you going to vote for? You're going to go for your boy Ben Starr or Jennifer English? Because I'm going
to... you know why I'm going to go for Ben Starr as well? Is because I thought he has a significantly smaller role, but his performance in Hades 2 is also pretty phenomenal, I think. So I think he could have been nominated in two fronts here. So Ben Starr is...
I'm voting for Troy Baker because of Death Stranding 2, because he also deserves some love.
Hear me out. He should be here for Death Stranding 2 100%. Over Indiana Jones. Like,
to be fair, Indiana Jones
he is
was
so
phenomenal.
good as a Harrison Ford, but his performance in Death Stranding 2 is... If it was here as him, I'd probably put him
we're going
to
be
it
screwed
like
over.
Unreal.
He's going to win it, and he deserves it. Don't get me wrong, Troy Baker.
Oh, 100, yeah.
Okay, you're going for Ben Starr. I'm going to vote for Jennifer English because I think also
one of us is going to be right. I think, one of us is going to be right.
Or we're going to phone each other at 4 a.m. and be like, I can't believe you led me.
Can't believe it was Charlie Cox
the whole time. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Your nominees are Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, and Silent Hill F. Man, I have thoughts on this category, but I think they're all... Well, I haven't played Silent Hill F. I played all the other games here, and they're all good. I really would love Battlefield 6 to win here, because this, like, no game nails that feeling of being in conflict better than Battlefield. Like, when you're on any random map and there are just jets flying, helicopters flying, things crashing, explosions happening, buildings crumbling, it just sounds so good. Like, it feels I don't know. They just nailed the audio design in that game. So I'd like for it to win. I'm going to vote for it. I don't know if it will win. That's where my vote's going.
I think it probably will win. I think it's between two games. Yeah, it's that or it's Death Stranding.
Yeah.
But again, it's that like weird middle ground of what does it mean by best audio design? Because I think a lot of what Death Stranding 2 does right is very good, like soundscape. You can feel the isolation through like audio, and also when the cues during traveling that gives you a lot of like information, as you're moving through its world. But I think where it excels is when Hideo Kojima takes the wheel from Jesus and just decides to punch in some low roar or some
100%.
Band Silent Poets. Like when you're just on a fucking truck and you're going down a hill, next thing the camera zooms out and it goes quiet and you're just hearing those soundtracks. Peak audio design.
But this is not the category for
I don't know if that's what this category is. No. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go Death Stranding just because I don't think it's gonna win best soundtrack, which it definitely shouldn't anyway. But I think Battlefield 6 is probably the one that wins.
I'm voting Battlefield 6, yeah.
Cool. I'll go Death Stranding.
Your next category.
Oh.
This one is so tough.
This one's going to hurt.
My God.
The best score and music. For outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. Again, weird. Maybe it should be two different ones, but
yeah.
Your nominees are Christopher Larkin, Hollow Knight Silksong, Darren Korb for Hades 2, Lorien Testard from Klebsker Expedition 33, Toma Ottawa from Ghost of Yurte, and Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell from Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Again, a very sad one because it likely would have been low roar there had the artist not passed away during development. So yeah, very sad. But yeah,
this category.
Can I tell you my heart on this one goes to Hades 2 just because I think that soundtrack it's like Darren Korb's best work by a country mile. It is so fucking good.
It's good.
There is absolutely zero way that Lorien Testard doesn't win this. Like, it's impossible that he does not win this.
It's such a tough one because having played Expedition 33, just hearing the range in that game from God, one moment you're listening to like a sad piano and a violin, the next thing it's like a techno banger. It's just like, what is going on in this game? Like, why is the soundtrack so good? But then I also think
the song Every Time You Face a Mime, banger.
Oh, absolute banger.
Gestalt Village, banger.
So good, yeah. It's just like back to back, really good earworms. I mean, most of those songs you can listen to be like, oof. But then if I think of Silksong and the range and some of the music there is just like unreal. Some of the tracks that Christopher Larkin has put in this game are just like, was just pure talent from this dude. And I'm like, to not give him the win is also just so criminal. Like, I can't say that.
It's been probably one of the best years for this category. Like any other year, Christopher Larkin or Darren Korb win. It's just like that trio, and not to take away from Ghost of Yurte or Death Stranding 2, but I think those two don't even hold a candle to the three that we're talking about here. These are, and there's a reason. Darren Korb is known for his soundtracks. Like, he is part and parcel of what makes up the identity of Supergiant Games. Like, you're getting a Darren Korb soundtrack, and they're all like exceptional. Whereas Christopher Larkin has made his name with Hollow Knight. The first one was exceptional, and then all the DLC after that. But I think that's why Lorien Testard should win, because this is his moment of making everyone else aware of what he does.
Yeah.
And will probably then be known, whatever work he goes on to do after this, you will know that, we're getting a new soundtrack from him.
Also, just the story behind him of how they chose him. Where did they find him? No, it was at SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud.
Like, you making this game like, this dude on SoundCloud seems pretty good. And then he goes on to make like the most phenomenal...
To make a 6-hour fucking epic.
It's so good.
It's on the level of a Final Fantasy VII remake.
It really is.
Soundtrack.
It is. I put it up there
it is going to be looked back on that like that. I mean, I love Darren Korb's soundtrack. Like, I listened to it probably the most out of the three here, but... Expedition 33 is just on another level this year. I definitely think it's going to win.
Same. I'm so sorry. Silksong and Hades 2, but I agree.
Ooh, this next
It
one,
hurts.
Jesus.
This is even worse. Oh my god. The best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievements in artistic design and animation. Your nominees are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Dead Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. Man, these last few categories are just impossible to choose in, because I can make a case. I've actually played, this is a category I've been fortunate enough to play all of these games, and they're all phenomenal in their own ways. Honestly, like Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, some of those landscapes you walk through, it's just, like, I don't even know how to describe them, just how some of those places, like, a good example is that underground, one of the first areas you go to, like that under the sea vibe. You're just walking under the ocean. Beautiful to look at. Dead Stranding 2 on the beach, that opening shot. Holy hell, top 10 moment when Sam just gets up, the camera pulls back. So good. Phenomenal.
One of the best moments of gaming this year.
100%.
Yeah.
Ghost of Yotei, that every fucking frame in this game is a work of art. It is like beautiful. One of the best looking games, honestly. Hades 2, oh my god. Also just beautiful animations, really cool character design, everything. And then Silksong, man. It's one of those things I've spoken about where Silksong's just like, I don't mean it in a negative way, like, okay, air quotes, just a 2D Metroidvania, okay? But the way they have the different planes of like what's in the forefront, the player plane in the background, how those come together where you'll walk into an area and you'll see like silhouettes of characters in front and it just transitions into the actual, I don't know, it's just, you have to see it to like understand what I'm talking about. Just the level of detail in all those screens as well. So I don't know who's going to win this.
No, you can tell the game took as long as it did by looking just at all the little details
just
in
meticulously
a
crafted
Silksong frame.
Details, yeah. It's so
Can
difficult.
I tell you why I think Death Stranding wins here?
Because of that opening shot.
That and the first Nirvana scene. That thing is one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen in a game visually.
Yeah.
It's just unreal that is in a video game.
Yeah.
Gonna get taken raked over the coals here. Expedition 33, great art direction and style, phenomenal UI design. I think outside of that, it's not that technically like visually interesting. And that's
I hear
not
you.
by design. That's just like a limitation of the team. You know, they're using Unreal Engine 5 probably at a very base level. But if you're going to look at what is this category? Best art direction. This is for creative and technical achievement. That's a Death Stranding 2 for me. That is what that game excels at, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's between that and Ghost of Yotei. And I think as much as I like Ghost of Yotei, I think Death Stranding 2 does more interesting things. Like, not at all in a negative way, but you look at Ghost of Yotei and it's like, oh, it's like feudal Japan and it looks beautiful. But Death Stranding 2 does things like that just don't exist in real life. Like they do, but the way Kojima does them is just like, you said, that first Nirvana scene is just like, wow.
It's so good. Like, it's so good. I remember people just sharing the shit out of that scene when they got to it, because it is just like nothing. The opening and that scene, nothing in the rest of the game comes close to that, but the rest of the game is still like exceptional to look at. And just varied as well. It really is. It's a work, like technically a work of art. Really, really stunning. Yeah.
I want to vote for it as well, but I'm so torn. Like, is this where Silksong walks away with honors? I don't know.
Maybe.
You going with Death Stranding?
Yeah, I went with Death Stranding. Yeah.
It's so tough. It's such a tough one.
It's tough. But I'm actually quite surprised Battlefield's not on here.
Battlefield's also really good, visually like beautiful game.
It's a technical, like from a technical standpoint, very good looking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Death Stranding 2 is going to win, but I'm going to go with Silksong on this one. Sorry to say.
Okay.
Bam.
I think to be honest, I think Expedition 33 is going to win. I think we're both wrong. I just don't feel right voting it for it there. Yeah. The next one.
Oh my god, I can't play this game. It's too difficult.
Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Got Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. There's only 2 games here, I think, that make the cut, and I think the one that wins is the fairly obvious choice. But I want to give a shout out to Death Stranding 2, because that game, fucking bonkers in all the best ways.
Yeah, I will say
Really good.
Ghost of Yote, I'm surprised to see it here, because I don't think the story is particularly like different or interesting. It feels very like, no, and I don't mean it in a negative way, but it feels very like expected. At no point in time I'm like,
I agree
I
with you.
can't believe they've done this. It's just like, oh, I kind of expected that. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I don't really know enough about it. Silent Hill F, don't know enough about it.
I've heard a lot of good things about Silent Hill F. Like narrative and sort of like setting seem to be the most interesting things about the game, but I don't think it wins over even Death Stranding 2, but I think Clear Obscure, like, there's no way.
I think Clear Obscure wins this purely because
yeah.
I think there's so much meat in, you can talk to any person who's played and be like, which ending did you choose? And you'll have a conversation. What doesn't matter if you chose the same endings or different endings, you'll have a conversation like, I know I chose an ending. It's like, man, looking at the other ending, I should have chosen the other one. I made the wrong choice. But it's such a good game for making you think like, oh, there's so much depth there to talk about. And Death Stranding 2, man, what a game. It touches on so many different themes. But yeah, I think Clear Obscure wins this.
The ending of Act 2 in Clear Obscure is one of the coolest, like, moments / twists / unexpected detours that I've experienced in a game in quite some time. To the point where I sat with Shani and explained it through to her, because I was like, I need to talk to someone about this. Like, I need to explain what happened so that I understand what happened, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around, wait a minute, this recontextualizes this moment and that moment and this. It's that to me is the high point of the game, because I maybe sit in the minority here, but I think Act 3 from a mechanical and pacing standpoint is not great. And I think eventually, the final payoff narratively at the end is really good, but that moment is like the moment of the game for me, and I think it wins based off that and everything else around it.
No, you're right. And I think the biggest flaw of Clear Obscure is that Act 3, and I'm sorry to say, it should have been more linear, in that it should have guided players along to certain spots, because in Act 3 opens, you can just go to the end of the game and go, cool, I'm just going to finish it. But there's so many optional content you can just miss, and it has some of the best, not only story beats, but it'll also like contextualize and explain character motives, and like, but that's optional.
Yes,
which is so strange. If they, and it would have solved your problem as well, because I think it does fall apart a bit where it's like, well, you can go anywhere. It just doesn't work for a game like this. I feel they should have, like the rest of the game, just, it's still an open world, but like guided by, like, you've got to kind of go there, progressive story, go there. Best narrative.
It feels like busy work to not busy work. Busy work's the wrong word. Like, there's a whole like section where you fight another one of those axioms, which I think just should be part of the main game. Like, I don't understand why that's just in the side. And then a lot of the character, the side story stuff, which isn't really contextualized as side stuff until you get to the very end, and it's like, well, you can just miss the conclusion of all of these stories that you were naturally getting to anyway. That aside from the point, I also just think like the focus of combat in the last act completely moves away from what I found interesting about it. That is where the game director, who's like super into your Devil May Cries, was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna flex my understanding of like high level play. And like I know you love that. I know people like Geoff love that, the build crafting. I could not care less for that. Like, no, but I just wanted to. But the thing is, if you didn't engage with that, the end of the game became like almost impossible. So it's like, anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's like, we can chat about that on the Game of the Year stuff, but that narratively, I think it's very good.
For sure.
Probably the best of the year by far. Yeah.
Okay, bam. I'm there with you. Clear Obscure. Next category. Oh my God. Some of these just start to like bleed into each other. Best Game Direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Nominees are Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. I don't know. This one it's a difficult one because I think we kind of like spoke about like creative vision in the previous category or one of the earlier categories, but then like innovation in game direction design. I'm like, I don't know. Death Stranding 2, like loved it. Think they've cut away the fat from the first game. Ghost of Yotei, it's Ghost of Tsushima with a few extra bells and whistles. Hades 2, really good. Don't get me wrong, but it builds on Hades 1. Split Fiction, pretty novel. Never played it, but I think in my head it's probably very similar to It Takes Two. It's new ideas, but you're playing a couch co-op game. But then Claire Expedition 33, that to me, again, that one just stands out purely because I don't think it's the first game to have done I think since it's come out, there have been other people who have come up and like, it's not the first game to have done, you can't turn-based combat where you can like dodge and block whatever. But I don't know.
Final Fantasy 13 does it, yeah.
Well, one of them does. There's another game that does it, but it's, I don't know. There's something about it just completely unexpected. Original IP, unexpected.
I agree.
And yeah, it's funny because even in terms of when you think of the combat, every character's got their own thing, and every time a new character's introduced, it's like, oh, Miles' thing is to like do this and change stances. It seems so overwhelming until you do it. You're like, oh, it's actually very easy to understand. All of them, they seem so complicated, and then you play a bit like, oh, it's actually so well thought out and very clever, and there's a lot of depth to how you can build these characters, and that's I don't know. To me, that's the most.
I think I agree with you completely.
Out of all of these.
I think that the combat loop of that game is what is primarily so original to that game outside of its story. So yeah, for sure. Like you said, yeah, Death Stranding 2 cuts away a lot of the fat. Hades 2 refines a really good formula, but like Expedition 33, I think, is going to be the reason we see a lot of these sorts of games.
Oh yeah,
in the next couple of years.
Hope you're ready for like 5 years worth of like
100%.
These, turn-based games. Okay, next category. We're getting very close to where. Oh, never mind. We're there.
Wait, what?
Are we there?
Oh, because votes cast. Okay, because I thought we started like 6 to go, but votes cast.
Yeah, I was wondering
out a bunch.
when you were close. I just wasn't sure where we were. Okay, so let me just make a little timestamp here. 01, 07.
Game of the year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Nominees: Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Wow, I forgot Nintendo games came out this year. Hades 2, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, okay, we'll get to it. I think Expedition 33 has one or two things that bug me enough that make it not the best game of the year, in my opinion. I think there are games that have tighter like gameplay loops and tighter stories, and just like if you take the sum of every part, they are better in that. But I also think that Clear Obscure is the most unique thing I've played this year in terms of being surprised by it and its story and its combat loop, and it's rough, but it is also it's phenomenal that we got this from a team that small from out of nowhere. This sort of thing that happened with that game does not happen often anymore.
No.
A lot of things are such known quantities.
Yeah.
And so where I would maybe choose like Hades or Death Stranding as my personal game of the year, I think Clear Obscure wins this category without a doubt.
Yeah. I'm there with you. And again, like, no offense to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Haven't played it, heard it's very good. But I've played every other game in this category. And I fall...
Did you play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
No, I said I played everything except that one.
Oh, sorry. I completely missed it. I was like, when did you play that?
What do you mean? But it's kind of the same argument I had with one of the previous categories where I'm like, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, phenomenal game. But it's not original. We've played Death Stranding 1. Donkey Kong Bonanza, actually underrated, really good game. I rate that game. Phenomenal. But it's got a similar structure to what we played with Mario Odyssey. It's just this cool open world, nice platforming, but you're ultimately collecting, instead of moons, you're collecting like bananas in this game. Does some interesting things. Hades 2, same thing. Builds on Hades 1. Silk Song, just everything you love about Hollow Knight, but on like next level, just dialed up to 11. But Keighleys Expedition 33 is just the most original, unexpected game I've played this year. It's first of its kind, just didn't exist before. And I think it is that thing of, I remember, I think it was you and Darren going like, oh yeah, Ben Star's in this game called Keighleys Expedition 33. It's coming to Game Pass. And I was like, I don't know, like, do I have time to play an RPG from like and I don't mean in a negative way, but like time's limited. So I choose to play, a select number of games in a year. Do I really want to commit to like a game from a nothing studio? And again, air quotes for, audio listeners. And then the game came out, be like, this is a phenomenal game. Like, you have to play this. It's on Game Pass. I'll try it. Played it, and it's like, oh my God, like, this is unreal that such a small team came out of nowhere to present this game. So well thought out. It's phenomenal. I mean, if you've listened to the whole episode, you'll know we spoke about the performances from everyone, the game direction, the combats. It's just pound for pound a phenomenal but also unique original game, unlike any of the other people in the category this year. And again, it's not like a negative thing. I can look at Silksong and go, this game is almost a 10 out of 10. It's like polished to near perfection. It is so good. And the same for Hades 2. I'm still playing Hades 2. Really good, but it's a known quantity. It didn't surprise me. I knew Hades 2 would be good because I liked Hades 1. I knew Silksong would be good because I liked the original Hollow Knight. Keighleys, I had no idea. I played it, I was like, wow, what a game. Did not expect that.
Yeah.
That it has to win. I'll be shocked if it doesn't win.
It's so rare for us to get one of these. And again, a game that came out in April that people are still talking about. Yeah, no, it has to win. Like, it will win. It is the most sure bet you could possibly make. If it doesn't, okay, so I think we're both voting on it winning. If it doesn't, which would be shocking in itself, what do you think wins then?
It's Death Stranding 2 because Geoff goes, Mr.
That
Kojima.
would be absolutely insane. Like,
Mr. Kojima,
there
I
is
guaranteed
no way.
your victory. And Mr. Kojima looks at Geoff and says, no, Geoff, I told you, I don't want the award. It's not why I make games. It's not for the recognition. Can we
also,
just deviate?
I can't be in LA that evening. It's not worth it.
Deviate for a second. Remember that Kojima, at some point, it was either this year or last year, there was some news thing of him like made the game worse because it was too good. It was being too well received or something. So you like made the game still a great game.
Yeah,
imagine he
didn't want it universally received.
Man just didn't cut away the bad stuff. Undoubtedly, Death Stranding 2 like game of the year.
I mean, he could have. That's how I felt in the first 6 hours of Death Stranding 1. I was like, man, this is what happens when you let someone like him make a game without an editor. That's problematic.
Gosh, yeah.
I think if you blot out Expedition 33 from this list, Hades 2 wins. Like, without
I don't know. You and I disagree. I think Silksong wins then.
Are you set? Really? I mean, if you go based off of just Metacritic scores, like
no,
Hades 2 is the highest.
Real life works. It's just numbers.
But this is voted on by critics, so surely then by that virtue they would have.
But have you finished Silksong? Checkmate.
No, I haven't. I'm not debating the quality of Silksong. I'm just saying if I had to guess where the votes would go.
No, you're right. It would be a difficult thing to gauge because again, Silksong was one of those things where great game, phenomenal game, but I think the biggest roadblock is that it was difficult, and that just rubbed up some people the wrong way. Where not even the bosses. Like if I think of the bosses are well designed. The runbacks are like just and. Jason Schreier did a really cool article where he interviewed them recently, like a long read. I read through it, and then it is that argument because I've been like, just make the game a bit easier, add more benches, but they basically, I'm paraphrasing, they didn't say it explicitly like this, but they said the way the game was designed was if there were roadblocks, the idea is that players would go, okay, cool, I'll come back to this, I'll go explore elsewhere, I'll come back to it, and then I'll be better at doing this, whatever. I get it, it's intentionally designed, but I just think maybe they skewed a bit too much into the difficult part of the game when it's just going to turn people off. Like, if I think of Mick, for example, he loves this game, he wants to play it, but if he hits a roadblock, he's like, well, I don't have the time to commit to running back all the time to play this game. So like you just lose him as a player, and it's sad because the game is phenomenal. It's really good. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's where, I mean, if you look at some of the people on the jury list, like you have VGC there, for example, that gave Silksong like 2 out of 5. You know what I mean?
What were
Like
they thinking?
it's not universally loved enough because of that hindrance that I think it would just outright beat everything else on this list.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I don't think it's one of the best games. I think there's a very strong possibility you're going to put it higher than Hades 2 on your personal Game of the Year list. And I wouldn't disagree with that. I just think if we were looking at what people love more universally, I think Hades 2 would win this category. But I think Clear Obscure wins this category irrespective.
100%. Take my vote. Bam. It's done. Guess we'll tell you.
That's all
votes.
of the categories we want to. Just as a funny aside, go back to all the categories and just click on Best Content Creator of the Year. What the fuck is going on there?
I will say the only 2 I know here are Kai Cenat and Moist Critical. Other people I don't know, but also, who is this peanut?
Who is Burnt Peanut? I need to know more.
Who is this? And Sakura Miko? Who are these people? Don't know who they are.
Oh no, I clicked on his face thinking there'd be a blurb and I voted for him. Fuck.
Yeah, that's how he wins. Wow, they win.
Also, just like, could Moist Critical not like give them a better headshot? Like,
have you watched any of Moist Critical stuff? I wouldn't be cross if he won. I actually do. I haven't watched his content for a long time, but I think he's a very interesting YouTuber. Does some cool videos.
I've seen him through like memes and stuff, but I've not really watched anything.
Yeah.
Of his. I don't know anyone else on this list.
Kai Cenat, I only know also probably through like memes, and I think there's been a lot of collabs with like celebrities and stuff. But I don't actually know them. I don't watch them stream. So
Sakura Miko must be a VTuber of some sort.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That is our predictions for the Game Awards. You saw it here first.
You did see it here first. I think it's going to be a cool show. If you had to think about one announcement that you think will be there, that will be like, hold the fucking phone, what would it be?
There is that monolith out in the desert doing who knows what.
I actually wonder what that is. I'm curious.
Well, I didn't really think much of it. The first thought that came to mind, and it's not this, is that if I think of a weird looking monolith like that, I just thought of Dead Space. Just because, I don't know, just visually it made me think of that thing from that game. It's not that. Then I was talking to good friend John Michael about it, and he's like, hear me out. It's been a long time since From Software have done, not a long time, they've worked on Night Rain, okay, obviously, but Night Rain was a side quest. Elden Ring came out in 2022, February. It was February 2022, okay. That's it. We nearly in February 2026. That was 4 years ago now, and they haven't teased their next game. They're not going to say they're not going to say like, here's Dark Souls 4, it's out tomorrow, but it's the sort of timing where they'll go, cool, here's our next game. Here's like a teaser.
You think they do that with the Duskbloods that they announced earlier this year?
Duskbloods is there as well, but is Duskbloods like an Elden Ring? Nah, I don't know. It's like maybe another side quest. I don't know, that monolith.
It could be. I mean, Geoff Keighley has a good reputation with helping FromSoft announce games. I mean, Elden
100%.
Ring
is it
was
that?
re-announced
I don't know.
at his show.
Can you imagine? They go, it's Bloodborne 2. Surprise.
Oh, no, I can put money on that probably never happening, so I don't think it's that.
See, that's why it'd be such a surprise, because you'd never put money on it.
I tell you right now, if that happens, I'll give you £100.
Yo!
On fucking record.
Let's get Geoff Keighley on the phone here. Jeff.
I'll give you £100. You can go get Nando's or something. I don't know how much Nando's costs.
Nando's is not £100, but I'll take it. I can get a few Nando's meals.
I highly doubt it'll be a Bloodborne 2. That monolith is weird. I don't know. It could be FromSoft thing. It could be.
Could just be
I
Half-Life
actually don't know
3.
what else it could be. Could be Half-Life 3. I think Half-Life 3 will probably be at the show, but I don't think that's Half-Life 3.
No.
There's also this other thing going around where a big Star Wars game is going to be announced, and then some dude yesterday was like, the end of the title, the end of the title goes The Old Republic, so people are like, oh, it's not The Old Republic, that remake that they were doing. But I think it's going to be Total War, The Old Republic, because that developer said they're announcing a next big game at the Game Awards, and that just seems like a really dumb thing to tease Knights of the Old Republic fans like me into, to bait them in. Like, if the dude knows the title, why would he not just say it and rather like, it ends with this,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's obviously not going to do anything. That's not where they do their things.
Nintendo also wouldn't have like a weird monolith like built out of skulls, pretty much.
What if it's a Gears of War thing?
Could be a Gears of War thing.
Because there's that Gears of War E-Day thing that is meant to be happening next year. Maybe they announce something there. And I mean, Xbox has done big things with Keighley before. They announced the next Xbox at one of these shows. So.
I mean, I could be wrong, but to me, I'm expecting something that hasn't been announced before. So we know Gears E-Day exists. I could be wrong. It could be that. But in my head, it's a completely different, like, you don't know what this is. Jeff's going to burn us. It's going to be something we've been expecting for 10 years now. And be like, oh, it's actually just this game.
Is there some Sony studio that's been away for some time? Maybe.
Well, I know people like, it's the next God of War. And then Jason Trial's like, it's not God of War.
Yeah, Jeff Grubb said the same thing, and it's not God of War.
It's not God of War.
That would have been a good guess, I think.
Yeah,
that would have been a good
that's
guess.
why a lot of people said it. Okay, it's definitely it has to be the next Gran Turismo.
you joke, but I was going to say, it's Forza Horizon 6.
I mean, is it like Wolverine?
It's Flight Simulator's Diablo expansion.
Wow.
Fly across
people
Sanctuary.
Said, oh, it's the Diablo expansion, and then they were like, nope, it's not Diablo. I don't know.
Maybe it is a From Software thing. Oh, if From Software were going to make a game, Elden Ring 2, sure, that's the big one. Give me Sekiro 2.
See, I would like a Sekiro 2 as well, but in terms of visuals, what is the evil red glowing monolith doing in Sekiro? Dark Souls.
Bro, there was some fucked up shit in that game.
No,
you don't remember. There was some weird ass shit in that game. That I don't think we ever get a Sekiro 2 anyway. I think Elden Ring is what FromSoft makes from now on. So.
Don't even say it. I'm very keen to see what surprises they have on that show.
Yeah, I think Half-Life 3 has to happen, surely. Like,
this is the year.
There's just so many things. Then again, I think if you go back to our discussion this year about it, I literally said the exact same thing. But we've got new hardware this year. We had all those leaks. There's a Steam machine coming out next year. Come on. Has to be. Has to be.
100%. We'll see.
That'd get me going. I'd be stoked.
And we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Till next time.
That's going to do it until next time. I think the next time we record, we will have the answers to all of these pressing questions. And then hopefully we'll start to discuss
our games of the year. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be discussing our games of the year, our top 5 lists each, respectively, or more, and just chatting about that and reminiscing on a pretty fantastic year for gaming, I must say.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
But if you're hoping to watch the Game Awards, enjoy the show. I'm sure Keighley's going to put on a good one. I will try my very best to wake up and watch it as well, because I always tell myself I'm never going to do it, and then I feel bad, and then I watch it, and I'm like, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. So Shani has told me she will not do that. I'm appalled and shocked and offended by the notion. We should just record a talkover stream of it. You know, it's only going to be 1 a.m. by you. It's not like you have work on the Friday.
Yeah, you know how sound travels in this place.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Lenska will be so stoked.
Be so bleak.
Just both of you take the day off. I mean, I'm giving you £100 because you know you're going to be right. So that's paying for your day off.
WhatsApp Jeff, like, listen, pull out Bloodborne 2. Finally, he took the bait. So to give me £100, I'll share it with you, Geoff. I'll take it to Nando's.
He's like, can I bring Hideo
Kojima.
along with me, please?
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
buy a family meal.
No, that pushes us past budget. Sorry.
That's going to do it for this episode of Checkpoint Chat. Let us know what your predictions are. What is the announcement that will get you out of your bed at 2 a.m.? And yeah, just what do you think we got wrong with our predictions? I don't think we got much wrong, to be entirely honest. I think it's fairly clear-cut this year. Maybe Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't the most anticipated of the year. Who the fuck knows?
You'll never know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Have a great
recording.
week, and we will see you very
Pretty
soon.
soon.
Thank you, Matty.
Thank you for the surprise Sunday recording. We'll see you guys soon.
See you all. Goodbye.
Bye.